On a warm summer afternoon, we're getting set for baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball is next. Chris Tillman will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He will lead this one off today.
Eduardo Nunez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Swing and a liner. The 1-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Scope onto the grass. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Base hit into right center. And it keeps the inning alive for Chris Davis up next.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Here's Chris Davis now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
A check on first by Tillman, and he's back in standing. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Martinez is off at first with 2 away. This is line to left. Santander will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Sox nothing. O's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Eduardo Rodriguez is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Now in the box, Tim Beckham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't, one series isn't going to totally.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Home run number 9 on the year. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 0-1 the count. No outs, nobody on. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He has 7 hits in 28 tries. Machado now on 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Machado swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Ready on 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Pedroia back to first, and Machado's retired as well. It's a double play. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back. Just missed that one. Fouled that one off really hard.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Jonathan Schoop would be next. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and Baltimore has the early 1-0 lead. Here's Mookie Betts, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Mookie Betts.
First offering on its way. Loud contact by Mookie, and a ball carrying well to left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to.
His ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's set, and the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Pedroia stands at second with no outs. And this is swung on and missed that time by Ramirez. A strikeout victim, and there's one away.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's take a look at Jonathan Schoop, another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
So stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Missed with a slider.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. set. Here's the 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
On a line, that's a base hit. Throw won't get him. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive a backdoor breaking ball the other way fires me up.
In now, Sandy Leon, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Leon, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 down the first baseline. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the one. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. All tied at 1-1. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Schoop, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the.
Jonathan Schoop.
And now pitch on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
So here's how the Bour Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League, and the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
In now, Justin Bour, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And wow, that got out onto Utah Street. It's a solo shot for Justin Bour. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Orioles surge ahead 2-1.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Here's Chris Davis now.
Right fielder, Fred.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average not so hot, down at 210 for the season. A dozen home runs and 33 driven in. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Anthony Santander the next to bat.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
The average coming in 257. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit back up the middle. There to get it is Pedroia. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. We've played 2-1 Baltimore. There's the Inner Harbor in downtown here in Baltimore. Charm City as it's nicknamed, as the 3rd inning is set to get underway now.
Leading off for Boston.
Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded to 3rd. Beckham comes up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a 1-out base hit has him aboard here in the 3rd, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bogaerts takes off. Strike called. Now the throw down. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So he's in safely there following the one-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And we see that these guys are currently second in the AL in that department. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Here's Chris Davis now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One and one the count now. Bogaerts at second with 2 down. Weak roller right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Coming to the plate now, Tim Beckham. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Tim Beckham.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Tapper up the line, but it gets foul. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
The center fielder number 10, Adam.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit to short. Bogaerts has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The shortstop, number 13, Manny Machado.
Into the box now, Manny Machado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Bogaerts is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They lead it 2-1. Ready for another chance. Mookie Betts as we begin the top of the 4th.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here comes the first pitch. ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Now batting number 50, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. From the stretch. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Swung on and missed as Pedroia's retired for the first out. Good time now to check out the Orioles Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves of late. Settling in now, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. Runner breaks for third. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Now a move by the manager to bring the corners in, so they'll try to cut down the runner at home, but they'll give up the run for an out if it's hit to a middle infielder. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart, trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
And a base hit as that'll score the runner from third and tie our ball game at 2 apiece.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there, but man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Now batting, catcher, Sandy Leon.
Into the box, Sandy Leon. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive to left. Oh, and he botches it. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez.
He swings and grounds it to short.
One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the one. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. No balls and 1 strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. The relay, and he's safe.
Now batting, third baseman, Dustin Bour.
Now at the plate, Justin Bour. He went deep in his first at bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a 2-run homer for Justin Bour, his second home run of the game, and it moves the Orioles out to a 4-2 lead. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Down and away, ball 1. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Still only one out in the inning. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. A base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 4-2 Baltimore. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. There's a strike. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here now the 2-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Ready once again, J.D. Martinez, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is after it. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 5, Chris Davis.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He was a ground out victim last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Squared that one up just a little late. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Taken in by Scope. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail it here 4-2. Standing in, Chance Cisco, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, makes the play, 1 away.
Third baseman, number 1, Tim Beckham.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tim Beckham. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped down the line. A dive, but it's by him down the line. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Ready for another shot now. Adam Jones, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then
a shot right back up the box that gets him in the head. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher. And that was quite a shot he took, as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Digging in once again, Manny Machado. He got under one and popped. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. Machado now on 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Onto the lawn and gone. A two-run home run for Manny Machado. 19th home run for him on the season as they open it up to 6-2 now. Into the box, Mark Trumbo. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Two balls and no strikes.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Fouled away. The 2-1 home. He's short, hit hard. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 6-2. At the plate, Mookie Betts. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2.
Standing in now, Dustin Pedroia. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Hit back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The batter, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Coming to the plate now, Hanley Ramirez. Singled homer run in his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll try and start things over now with the bases. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike.
3 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Now batting, catcher.
So coming to the plate, Sandy Leon. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. A high fastball is in there. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo.
Digging in to try it again. Eduardo. And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And he'll motion for the bullpen here, so that's going to be all for Chris Tillman. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Michael Gibbons trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Michael Gibbons.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. Bradley over at second. Leon at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Davis waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox settle for just the one. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The O's lead this thing 6-3. Roenis Elias enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 29, Roenis Elias.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. A strikeout and a line out for him so far.
Second baseman. Number 6, Jonathan Scope.
Pitch on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Fastball called strike 1 and 2. The pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Justin Bour will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Chris Davis now. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that's off the left field wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Some guys have full power and that's it, but then there are guys like this who have power to all fields. What a threat. Take a look here. He generates so much bat speed with his lower half through his arms. It looks like he just flicks the bat at this thing, and he darn near hits it out of the park.
Anthony Santander the next to bat, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as they open it up to 8-3.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. No hits to this point. Not close. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Outside, 3-0 now. Tim Beckham would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And oh, not so fast, partner. Called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Digging in, Tim Beckham. Last time through was a base hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Sisco, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Grounder down the line at third. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this guy's obviously seen the ball. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Leon finds it, and that ends the inning. Another good inning for the O's. Fans like it too. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
J.D. Martinez.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And right into the shift. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 5, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Here's Mookie Betts, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Davis stands at second with 2 gone. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Here it comes on 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now an 8-4 ball game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
That's a ball. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And Pedroia's got himself a base hit. And he is in there.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Good fight to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike one. Two men are on with two men out. Ripped down the first base line. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Fire.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Swing and a liner. And they're going to chip away some more as this is down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as two runs come across to score away from the play.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in two.
Into the box now, Sandy Leon. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hits this one hard the other way. Scope is there. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. Get up and stretch here in Baltimore. It's the Orioles 8 and the Red Sox 7. Ready to take his hacks again, Manny Machado, as he'll look.
The shortstop, Manny Machado.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now.
Regarding his previous meetings with Roenis Elias,
He's gone 3 for 6. He also has 1 home run. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
up around the face.
Now there's your textbook waist pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And that one just missed outside. 1 out, nobody on. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Schoop. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. 2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They hold on to their slim 8-7 lead. Darren O'Day has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Leading off the inning, Eduardo Nunez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This Things far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-2 the count. Rounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And that'll be a base hit, so very quickly here the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. His head-to-head with Darren O'Day. He's got one hit in 16 tries. Tough slider down low for a strike. Here's a ball hit softly down to third, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Here's J.D. Martinez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here, as it'll remain second and third, but with one away now.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Chris Davis, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. And this is taken for a called third strike. So they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping up to the plate, Mookie Betts. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch. And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Stepping in and ready. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave them loaded. Certainly still in this one, however. It's 8-7. Striding into the box, Dustin Bour. He'll see what he can.
First baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot here to left, his 3rd home run of the ball game as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hack trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Matt Barnes is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 32, Matt Barnes. The right fielder, number 19, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Career numbers against Matt Barnes, he's gone 2 for 8. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Ball and a strike. Davis waits on the 1-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Barnes, originally from the state of Connecticut, he was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike three.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate so he'll step out and ask for time. Colby Rasmus will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Colby Rasmus.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. 268 the average for him coming in. 9 homers and 25 driven in. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is taken for ball two. Bases. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike two.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in, Chance Cisco. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 9th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 9 and the Red Sox 7. Colby Rasmus will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Zach Britton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Now batting, Hanley Ramirez. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Joey Ricker is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field, number 23.
First offering on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The 0-2 once more. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scope has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently sits third in the AL in that category. Stepping up now, Jackie Bradley Jr. trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
Now batting, captain.
So digging in now, Sandy Leon. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Grounded back up the middle. Machado is there. Throw on to first, and the Orioles have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The Baltimore Orioles get their 20th home win this year. Chris Tillman gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Eduardo Rodriguez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Zach Britton records the save, his 25th of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Red Sox, 7 runs on 18 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Our paid attendance here at the ballpark this afternoon, 48,876. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending today's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.